In today's COVID-19 update, Health Minister Dr. Frank Anthony addresses increased COVID-19 cases and hospitalization.
So right now, we have about 3,092 active cases across Guyana in every region. We've seen increase in cases. Over the last 24 hours, we've had 135 new cases, and that's after doing 1,158 tests. So we are seeing cases on a daily basis. Of those 3,092 that are active, we have right now 139 that is in the hospital. So again, that has been an increase. We have patients right now in the West Demerara Hospital. We have patients in the Maikoni Hospital, New Amsterdam, Bartica, and the Wisma Hospital. We also have 104 patients in Ocean View, with 31 of those patients in the ICU.
Minister Anthony said the ICU is filling up and persons need to protect themselves.
We really want to urge people to be cautious, to wear their mask, to keep social distancing, to sanitize their hands when they're in an indoor environment, to be in a ventilated environment. So all these things help. So it's not just about vaccination, which is very, very important, but it's all the additional measures that you have to use. So we really urge people to take these measures seriously.
Minister Anthony said all the regions are showing increase in cases.
Region 3, we continue to see a lot of cases in the Tushin area. Those numbers have been going up. We right now have about 61 cases in Tushin. We have in Region 4 on the East Bank, we have 80 cases a diamond. So that can be considered as a hotspot. We have 62 cases in Eccles, 48 cases in the Timeri area. So on that East Bank, you have a lot of hotspots there. And I think people ought to be extra careful where we see these clusters of cases. But on the East Bank as a whole, we have 460 cases that are active. On the East Coast, we have 588 cases that are active.
Meanwhile, on the Sputnik V vaccine, Minister Anthony says in spite of the delay in getting the second dose, persons should not be afraid to take the vaccine. He said an announcement from the Russian Direct Investment Fund says persons who took the first dose Sputnik are protected for an even longer period.
So far, we've had 18,862 persons who received the vaccine. That's about 25.9% of that age cohort, which is between 12 to 18. So I think that's going fairly well. In terms of the vaccination, for the adults, we have currently 337,030 persons who have received their first dose. That is now putting us close to 65.7% of our adult population, and we have 175,037 persons who received their second dose, which would make them fully vaccinated. So that's about 34.1% of our adult population.
Today's myth buster: being fully vaccinated will protect you from the Delta variant.
So if you look at the most recent information from the Center of Disease Control in the United States, they have published a report called the Morbidity and Mortality Weekly Report. And in that report, when you have the Delta variant circulating, if you're fully vaccinated, you are going to have a lesser chance of getting infected. And they have pegged that at about 5 times less chance of being infected with COVID. It also, in that same report, they have said that you have 10 times less chance of getting hospitalized and 10 times less chance of dying from COVID. So there are lots of benefits of being fully vaccinated because these are some of the benefits that you can derive from it.
Well, that's it for today's COVID-19 update. Of course, we just spoke with the Honourable Minister of Health, Dr. Frank Anthony. Remember, for more information, you can log on to our website, dpi.gov.gy, and the Ministry of Health's website as well, health.gov.gy, and of course, our social media platforms.